Hi, Michaela Harris here with Timberlake Marketing. I wanted to make you this video while I had a little bit of free time because I like showing business owners how to generate more revenue without having to pay for ads or lead gen companies like Angie for leads that are going to be sold to multiple people. I also like showing business owners how to grow their business on their own. And so that's my goal of this video, is to just give you a few tips and tricks that you can do to generate some more business for your company. So to do this, you're going to need to utilize your website and a Google Business Profile, and you're going to need to get to the first page of some very specific Google searches, and I'll show you how to determine which ones of those. So my top 3 tips to make your website get to that first page so that you can start generating your own leads are going to be content, backlinks, and citations, and I'll explain each of these as I go. And then I'll show you what the opportunity of taking these steps could mean for your business and how many people are actually out there searching for your company. So first off, if I take a look at your website, first impression, I love the pictures that you used. I think it looks really great. However, there's not really a lot of content. Now, content's super important because this is what Google algorithms tend to look for when crawling a web page. It wants to see about 1,500 words of authoritative content with keywords throughout that content, and those keywords are going to tell Google what that page is about. Now, I'll explain what keywords are a little bit more in just a few minutes, but overall, you want to make sure that Google knows what your website is about, and that's going to come with doing about 1,500 to 2,000 words of content. That tends to be what makes Google happy. And you also can save your images as keywords, and then you can list your services on separate pages. I know they're all on one page right now, but if you listed them on separate pages, like I know you do, you said detailing and then ceramic coating, you could have 2 different service pages for those, and those back pages need to have about 500 to 750 words of content. And then if you serve any additional locations, like I know that you're right outside of Birmingham and you're actually on more of the nicer side where Vestavia Hills and Mountain Brook and all of those are. So this just means that you can actually target specific areas and have separate location pages. You could have a location page for Birmingham. You could have one for Vestavia Hills, Mountain Brook, any of those areas, and that would allow you to rank your back pages and target more people. Now, if I take a look at what your website's currently doing for you, it's not doing very much. So right here, you can see your DR. This is how powerful your website is. It's almost non-existent. So this is just telling me that there's not really anything backing your website. This is going to be influenced by your backlinks. Now these are just links from another website that point back to you, and you want these to be strong, powerful, and relevant. If they're irrelevant, they're going to hurt you, not help you. Now, the next thing is those keywords. You want Google to pick up on plenty of keywords on your website so that it knows where to put your site in front of people. Now, if it doesn't see those keywords, it literally has no idea what your website's about, and it's not going to be able to know where to put you necessarily. And right now, your website's not really generating you any traffic. As you see here, you might get some here and there, but this is your traffic per month, and this is just a ballpark, and it tends to be a little lower than reality, but right now it's not really bringing you in much. Now, why this is important is because if I take a look here at car detailing in Birmingham, Alabama, you can see as someone with no knowledge of a detailing company, no recommendations, has no idea of what detailing company to go with, they are going to search online. So the term searched that they search with is called a keyword, and that's car detailing Birmingham, Alabama in this case. Buyer intent keywords are super important. So buyer intent keywords are going to be those that look like a service in an area, like this one here, and it's going to be those words that people are actively searching in order to hire a company for a service or be searching for a product in particular. They're going to be the ones that actually translate into customers for you. Now, when someone does search this, they're going to see the top 3 businesses and maps and the first page of organic URLs. 9 out of 10 people will never make it to that second page, and most won't click more businesses here. They're going to go with whoever's at the top of this list or the top of this list, just out of A, because it's easy, and B, because we tend to trust the people who are at the top thinking that they are the best. So you want to be as easy as possible for your customers to find. If you're here, if you're in the top 3 maps in the top of the first page of Google, then you're going to capture the highest percentage of people that's searching for that word. So this is what you want to target, buyer intent keywords for your area. And like I said, you could exchange this for any service in any city, and that could be how you target. Now, if I take a look at what your top competitor here, in this case birminghamAutoDetail.com, if we take a look at their website and what it's doing for them and why this is beneficial, you can see that right now they're generating well over closer to 300 people visiting their site every month. And like I said, this is a ballpark. So this tends to be a little bit higher in reality. And it's because Google is actually picking up on a lot of keywords. Now you can see here that their DR is not the highest and they have a ton of backlinks. That just tells me some of those backlinks probably aren't the best. But what's the most important of this entire video and why it's important to rank in both areas are going to be those keywords. Now, if you look here, car detailing Birmingham, 200 searches every month. Car detailing Birmingham, Alabama, 500 searches every month. Car wash in Birmingham, 450. Auto detailing, 100. Car wash in Homewood, so that's just one specific area of Birmingham. 150 people are searching for that in Homewood. And in those more affluent neighborhoods, they're not going to have a problem with paying more money to get their car detailed and things like that. So that's just something to know. There is huge potential for growth for your company, especially being where you are, being 40 minutes from the center of Birmingham. There's huge potential here. So if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. This is what I do for a living, so I would love to help you out. Otherwise, if you have any feedback, please don't hesitate to leave that. I hope this information was helpful to you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.